Hello everyone and welcome to a new stream. This is my Alduin. I'm sorry, but I play Possibility games. For you, for the kids, for everyone. Sorry, not sorry. Today we are playing 2, as usual. And before, one is Gridbusters, the other one is The Incident at Galley House. You probably have heard about it. Maybe not, because it's not very... Nobody knows about it, nobody talks about it, especially this week, which is the release week. Nobody's talking about The Incident at Galley House. I actually, this is honest, I know nothing, and I feel privileged that I know nothing, because it's really hard nowadays to keep secrets. That will come later. Before we start with Gridbusters, today probably we'll do like last week, where we don't split half and half the stream. If it's 3 hours, we don't do 1.5 for one game, 1.5 for the other game. Probably we'll do 1 hour and then 2 hours. That's the idea. Let's see how it goes. Before we start with Gridbusters, let me quickly tell you about how the week was for me. 3 things. I finished one game, Virtual Perspective. Actually, everything happened like this last 2-3 days. Virtual Perspective, it's short. It's 20 levels. I actually don't know how to get the 2 extras, so I don't know if they are secret or because I got to the end and I saw no option to like extra or bonus track or something, so I don't know. I think there's one mechanic that we didn't see in the stream when we played live, where there's a cube, but that appeared in... It wasn't a surprise to me. That appeared in the demo. In the demo there was a cube, so you can play with the cube. You can put the cube somewhere in your view, and you can take advantage that it's covering things behind that are like a handicap, or it's like an obstacle, so you can sort that with a cube. That's the only thing that we didn't see. It's good, but it feels like a technical demo, or maybe I'm exaggerating with technical demo, but you know the point. Like the concept is great. It needs to develop the idea further. I don't know if it can be further developed, maybe not, and that's good as it is. I won't say that I expected, because I expected nothing, but I would have liked to see more variety. I think that's, in one sentence, my one-sentence review. Aside from that, I finished the Socogram playtest. Actually had a chat yesterday with the developer about it, and it was a nice chat. It was fun. Had a good time sharing my information and getting feedback from my feedback. So I think one thing and the developer says, oh, actually I've heard that before, or no one said this before, or I did this because of this reason, so that's why it is how it is. And then then I understand. It was very insightful, kind of like an interview, but unscripted or unplugged or unprepared, spontaneous. And Socogram is releasing on the 25th of August, so that's in a month and a week, so 5 weeks from now. And the third bit is that I'm close to I say announcing, but I've been talking about it without talking about it for so long that by the time I announce it, it won't be a surprise. Because I can't keep secrets. I'm complaining, but I am in the flock. My secret project number 2, which in this space is not a secret, because I've been talking about it for a bit. Not very with insight, but talking that I am doing it. So it's like not announcing. The announcement is that there is no announcement. So I am close to officially announcing it to everybody, to everyone, to the world. And for that I made an application form so that the developers can apply, and they go through the questions, and I need to have a bit of feedback from about that. And I think we'll have, I wanted to make the announcement at the end of this month, but that is when is that? Let me see the calendar. Not this calendar, my own. So if I don't do it next week, the following week is a change of month, and a change of month for me, it comes with some posts and some content that it's related to timing, so I can't move that. So if I don't do it next week, which is quite early, it needs to be not the following, because I need to make videos and posts about best of the month or releasing this month. It has to be the following week. So I think I'll wait and I'll do it properly, so there's room and space for anyone to reach, get the information and be able to ask questions without me posting about other things or talking, changing topics. So it'll be first week of August. We have 2 more weeks, two more strips without counting this one. That will be for the future. We live in the present, and in the present we have 2 games waiting for us. One is Gridbusters, which is looking for my tabs, my windows, bring them back here. Now I can concentrate. Gridbusters is a logic game, pure logic. It's not spatial logic. I don't know how to pronounce spatial without looking like I'm saying spatial, but it's about space, not about being different or unique. So it's not that, it's pure logic, like reasoning, like if you do this and do that and then you, and it's like a detective corkboard, like making links to information. It's about that, but the theme is like people are in an office and they are blaming each other for you did this, you do that, who failed to comply or do the job properly. And the second is incident at Galley House. I'll tell you about my personal experience, which is 0, but that's also an experience in about 1 hour. Let's start with Gridbusters. It's simple. It's a simple game. I can say it's a simple game, but that doesn't say that it's less fun or it's less interesting, because it's very simple. You have a grid and you have to fill it in with bits of information. I need to change my scene here. And incident at Galley House is quite like a big release for the month. Maybe it doesn't come from the game itself, but the community is making it like a big release. People are expecting this game and have great expectations. but I am sure. I would like to showcase Gridbusters as well. Here it is. Because I think it's interesting, and at the same time, a lot of people know about the incident at Galley House. My mission is to bring you lesser or less known games. So Gridbusters might be one. You might not know about it. Maybe you already knew. I would like to have a big full screen. Chapter 1. These are puzzles within the chapter. Chapter 2, 3. We can see how many chapters there are. Chapter 4. Yeah, but this is story, profile, options. Okay. General. Doesn't seem it has music. Links. Here. This is what I was looking for. Full screen. Borderless. Always. Maybe. Is this on? I guess the color is on. Master volume, but there's no volume. Voice style. No idea what that is for. And we go back to the story. There is no music. Chapter 1. Taxi stand. Spot the gap before you leave the terminal curb. Let's see. I played the demo, so I know the basics, but I don't know if I saw all the mechanics or not. I guess not, but it was a long time, so it's a good reminding for myself as well. See, if we go together from the beginning. Welcome to Gridbusters. In this game, you'll solve the game is self-aware that it is a game. In this game, you'll solve mysteries by the process of elimination. Read character descriptions carefully. Use the process of elimination. Pay attention. I don't like paying anything to strangers, but pay attention to revealed clues. 2 out of 3. The game starts with some characters already revealed. These, we don't know which ones. I'll have a look at this now. And next, these give you initial clues about the mystery. As you make correct guesses, more characters and clues will be revealed. Click on accessible character cards to make a guess. Choose the right trait when prompted. Correct guesses reveal new characters and clues. Neighbors. Some clues refer to a character's neighbor, the cards directly adjacent to them in the grid. I wish it's specified if it's like touching or also includes diagonal. Neighbors are the cards directly above, below, left, and right. So now diagonal. Oh, diagonal cards are also neighbors. Why not add it here? And diagonals. So all of them. Okay. I like that this is explicit. Because sometimes in games that use grids, you need to experiment to find out because it's not clear. Edge and corner cards have fewer neighbors. So this one's in this 2x2, this one is in a corner. For example, exactly 2 of Marcus's neighbors are good. Means look at the cards touching Marcus and count the good ones. So this is a card. We can click it. Close. This is not a taxi. These are red car, yellow car, blue car, green car, and belongs to the family vehicle. Click the blue car and mark it as not a taxi. Do we have to? At the curb is blue car, the taxi. At the curb is blue car, the taxi on duty? Not a taxi. We've been told to do this. Green car is also not a taxi. So we trust A1 that this is affirmative. This is correct information. So that takes us to A2. And A2 says green car is also not a taxi. So this is not a taxi. Yellow car is a taxi. This is a taxi. Yeah, usually they are usually yellow or white. It used to be black and yellow. How to go next? Delivered. Okay, this is very easy. Just the beginning. The check-in scale flagged a few bugs. I don't remember it from the demo being about other things than people, but I guess it's been developed further and expanded. Let me have a look at the controls. Pan with mouse with middle button. Zoom is the wheel. No, this is up and down. Control. Okay, that's for later when there are more. Pen tool with P. Oh, okay. This will be for if you do this and then you are right and then you are. It's very handy. Can I remove everything? Yes. Okay. And P again to hide. Okay. Or like in show pen tools. Yes. Like it there. And the last one is dim card. Why would I want to dim it? I don't see it doing anything. Isn't it a pity that it doesn't have music? Or is me? It's a me problem, or before I start, let me check. Profile. Audio, master volume. Sound effects, yes, they are working.
Whew. Whew.
We continue. We don't have any information from anyone. Wait, check, hand, specialty, checked, specialty, hand. Since they belong to different families, this is relevant because of this information we are given. B3 is within limit. Okay, it's puffy and belongs to checked. Two over limits are in row 3. Row 3 is in this row. Since this is within limit and this one says 2 are over the limit, that only leaves 2. So it's very simple at the beginning. We click it. At the luggage scale is trundle within the limit or over the limit. It's over the limit. And then same for this. Over the limit. This uncovers 2 more pieces of information. Row 1 has fewer within limits than row 2. So if there is 1 in here, there's 0 in here. If there's 2, fewer, not 1 less, fewer. Could be, if there's 2 here, could be 1 or 0 on this row. It is unclear information, so we need more information. In column A, which is this one, You say A, you see A, A, A. 2 are over the limit, including Rowley. So Rowley is over the limit. And one more. So there are 2 total. And the other one, we already have it. So by the process of elimination, CP has to be within limit. Okay. We still haven't used this information. And we managed to get 2 more. Row 1 has more within limits than column C. Row 1, not the Star Wars movie, has more within limits than column C. So far there's 0 and 0. So we don't know if it's 1 or 0. Has more. So because they share C1, row 1 and column C, they share C1. So regardless of what this is, it means that this one, because this is over limit, this is not within limits, this one is going to be within limits, regardless of what this is. I think. We'll continue without that, otherwise I think this information is what this is telling us. Exactly 2 of Taggy's neighbor, this is Taggy, are checked, and yes, this is check, this is check, and are within the limit. Oh, this one as well. Exactly 2. Could be this one, could be this one. If Scoot is within the limit, that means that this cannot be true. So the two of Taggy's neighbors that are checked and within the limit, I think this is one, we already have that one. Second one, it's this one, because these 2 points of information, bits of information, point toward that. This is checked and within the limit. We don't know about this one, but these 2 also tells us this is over the limit. And we need these 2 like this, within the limit, Toti within limit, Scoot over the limit, so that these 2 are true. Now, row 1 has more within limits than column C, regardless of what this is, this state of this, and exactly 2, so it's 1 and 2. This is within limit, but it's not checked, it's specialty. So it needs to accomplish the 2 conditions, checked and within the limit. That uncovers 2 more pieces of information, and we still haven't used this one. Row 1 has fewer within limits than row 2. Row 1 fewer than, so there's 1 here, 1 here. If they have to be 1 apart, that means that this cannot be within limit. So if it cannot be within limit, it's over the limit, packed just right. This doesn't tell us anything else. This is like a dead end, heavy enough to get flagged. Okay. So these 2 I hadn't read, but now that I'm reading this like a dead end, they don't add more information to our possible deductions. So we go back to here. For this to be true, this needs to be over the limit. And now, also, for this to be true, this needs to be within the limit. heavy enough to get flagged. And this is within the limit. Now this is 1. Row 1 has 1. Row 2 has 2. Tutorial hint 100%. Retry and exit. I'll bring some music because the game doesn't have music, which I'm shocked about. Give me a sec. Find something that it doesn't have. Chill hop. Something that doesn't get the video flagged. Channel. Not too loud, please. This music looks like an engine working. I don't hear anything. Oh no. Okay. Transfer call. Chapter 3, but it's not chapter because this is chapter 1. The gate agent split the line. Work out who stepped forward. Okay. We have Thomas, Benson, Omarius, Sarael, Pablo, Sorael, Pablo, Evelyn, Samuel, Jasmine, Liana. Liana says one transfer is in row 3. We already have one transfer, so that means if there's only 2 options, that Samuel and Jasmine are direct. When transfer passengers were called, did Jasmine step forward or stay back? Direct. I wonder what happens if I make a mistake. So only one transfer in row 3, so the other 2 are direct. Okay. Samuel, researcher. In column C, this one? Oh, why is it this one thicker? The outline. Why is it thicker? Interesting. In column C, 2 step forward for the transfer call, including Evelyn. So Liana is one, Evelyn is the other one. Transfer. So we can remove this information. Actually, can I note that? Like, we've used this information. We've used this information. No. Yes, I have a transfer to Paris after this. Okay, so nothing. We keep this one. Column A and column B each have one passenger who stepped forward for the transfer call. Interesting. Evelyn and Liana. And row 3, only Liana. So this is direct. Column A and column B each have one passenger who step forward for the transfer call. So it's one of these two and one of these two. What makes us decide which one? Each have one passenger who step forward for the transfer call. Oh wait, I'm missing this, right? I'm missing this one. Because it says in column C, 2 step forward for the transfer call, including Evelyn. So that means this one did not. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing this is direct. It's not transferred. So, and now we decide which one is white or black. One transfer is in row 2. So these two are direct. Because we already have Evelyn in row 2. And this is direct. This is, I am visiting Barcelona, I am going to Barcelona. So these two are transferred. Yes, I have a transfer to Paris after this. Yes, I have a transfer to Lisbon after Barcelona. Yay! Seat shuffle. It looks like, is this seat taken? Sort out the row before boarding backs up. Okay, who goes where? Welcome to seating puzzles. In this puzzle type, you arrange people based on their seating preferences and relationships. This looks like, is this seat taken? Read each person's seating preferences, drag and drop cards to swap positions, satisfy constraints to win. Each person has preferences about who they want to sit next to. It's also, is this seat taken? But since it's less literal, like you don't see the character, you are not sitting them in an environment, like you see the space, it's a grid. I would say it's also closer to Cozy Company Puzzle, or a different order of those three words. I think it's Cozy Company Puzzle, the name of the other game. It's a polyominoes game where you have shapes, like Tetris shapes, it's polyominoes game shapes, but they represent people and you need to combine them, like assemble on a grid, like in here. But they have requirements like, oh, I don't want to be next to this person because each shape is a person, and I want to sit next to the plant or the window. Each person has preferences about who they want to sit next to. Your goal is to arrange everyone, so all preferences are satisfied. Green highlight, constraint satisfied. Red constraint not satisfied. Drag cards to swap their positions. All constraints must be green to complete. For adjacent clues, only up, down, left and right counts. For adjacent clues. You mean for adjacency. The adjacency property. So I don't want to sit next to someone talking. It doesn't apply in diagonal. For distance clues, diagonal spaces count as 1. This is starting to be convoluted. When applies, when doesn't apply. What? You're not ready to solve your first sitting puzzle? Remember, everyone needs to be happy with their neighbors. Full stop. Good luck, click start game to begin arranging seats. Okay. We have 2 happy, 3 sad. Happy means that the conditions are met. Because I was expecting the outline to be highlighted in green. Maybe it's the state they belong to. Andrea is a writer, Samuel is a researcher, Marina is a guide, Irena is a designer, and Alexis travel. Andrea wants corner seat are my favorite. That's it. So not in the center. I prefer the back row. Where is the front? Where is the screen? Is it here or is it here? So this is back. The screen is at the front. I imagine this is a cinema because sit me in the same row as Alexis. Same row, so in this row. Since you need to be one of these three, but doesn't have to be in the center. Like this. And I didn't read all. Corner seats are my favorite, I prefer the back row. Okay. I want to be sitting in the same row as Alexis. No, Alexis is this one. And then these two I didn't read. I prefer a corner seat, the same as Andrea. Keep me at least 2 seats away from Andrea. 2 seats away, there's 1 seat away. This is not 2 seats away, this is 1. So next to is 1 seat away. This is relative. What do you mean? Is sitting on one on top of the other a possibility? And then sitting next to is 1 away. And that solution is 2 away. If we consider a possibility of 1 stuck on top of the other. But since that's to me not a possibility, like that doesn't normally happen, that solution is 1 seat away. Not 2. Quiet cabin. A crying baby has the whole row on edge. Rework the seats until the cabin settles. So it's same is sitting puzzle as well. Can we drop the percentage lower? Like if I find a state where there's only 1 hub, I need to sit at least 2 seats away from the baby. I need to sit at least I prefer the right side. Oh, we can drop it. It's 13 now. Okay. I wanted to check that. I'm happy now. So this is the baby, Emma. Emma is crying. And Emma cannot be relocated. So we'll see. I want company nearby. What do you mean? You can't sit alone. I need to sit at least 2 seats away from the baby. Okay, this counts at... I wouldn't say this is correctly phrased, but to me this is 1 away because there's 1 in between. What do the others need? Corner seats are my favorite. So just swapping you two, you're still both happy. Stay seated next to the baby. So you want to be next to the baby. Like this. We are missing 3. I prefer the right side, so you can go here for example. I need to single center seat. I need a single center seat at the heart of the room. You should have said that before. So you can only be here. For example, this one corner, it has 3 options. You only have 1. I prefer the left side. So I can swap you two. So you are happy in the corner, regardless of the corner anyway. Settled, everyone is happy. Customs check. Customs has split into declaration and nothing to declare lanes. Sort the line out. This is a 4x4. What was the control? Okay. I think I saw this in the, or similar to this in the demo. Still, there are some, like Alexis, Mayara, and Andrea have thicker outline. For some reason. We start with Omaris, the only clue. Needs to declare the content. Of the 5 neighbors of Mayara, who must declare, so Mayara has 3 and 2, 5 and 3, 8. So it has 8 neighbors. Of the 5 neighbors of Mayara who must declare 2, out of those 5, let's say this 5 at the top and next to. 2 are between Alexis and Andrea. Where is Alexis? Alexis is here. Andrea is here. So that clue is telling us Marina has to declare and Leonor has to declare. And Mayara still has 3. 3 more around. We don't know which ones. Okay, let's go with Marina. Marina says, of the cards above Miñas is here, that must declare. Of the cards above Miñas, we have 3 that must declare. 3 of 3 are next to Nisha. This is a bit of like redundant information. It doesn't look like this was made by a person. It looks like when you live, when you do design with an algorithm, not an algorithm, procedurally, and in some instances, there's a chance that things not quite fit. You allow them to fit together, but it's not an interesting case. This looks like that. So this clue is telling us that above Minya there are 3 cards and the 3 cards are declared. So it's not very interesting. Declare. Hello, undecided. How are you? Hi, Gen AI looking. Wouldn't say it's Gen AI, but it looks to me that it's not Gen. I just said it flew away. Procedurally generated, which is not the same. Because I played the demo not too long ago. Like, well, it might be a while ago. Might be. Could be wrong. Like a roguelike. Kind of. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to say yes or no, like definitively, like 100%. But there are strange things. First, there's no music. The music that you're listening is not from the game, it's from YouTube, because it didn't come with music. And the second, there's some instances where the text in here doesn't appear fully. You might be right. It's a very simple game. It's very simple. It doesn't have like a mind-blowing thing, but I played it a while ago and I was expecting it to show more. It's a mixed result, I'd say, for now. But I can change my mind. I'm still time. Yeah, still time. So this is declare as well. How are you? How are you today? I didn't get to know which game you were playing. Reminds me of a single player codename multiplayer board game, but old, not sleepy. Yeah, I was wondering what you were playing. It looked like a BioShock, but I wanted to see more. Hello, Jagriff. Apparently we are playing an AI game. So that might be why you haven't heard of it. Would you say it's AI? Because there's some suspicious, not red flags, but hints, clues. We have used. Which one have we used? I don't think I could identify AI game usually, unless it was just really buggy. I am often on the Steam list looking for new demos, and that's how I learn about new games. Not really new games, because what's new? New to me. In development games, I see a lot of AI, so I can see from far if they are AI or not, at least for the art. Then for the music, I might be able to see them, and by the mechanics, probably not. That I'll leave that up to you for you. It's called Meltopia. Doesn't really have a story per se. It's like a mindless digging, like survival game, but instead you have to melt ice. Within the ice there are artifacts to find, and create a massive mammoth fossil. Not really substantial game. It's like Minecraft. It's fun to play, like you keep digging, and that's like a game about digging a hole. I know a game about digging a hole by Peter Molyneux or Molyneux, or however you pronounce it. It didn't it didn't went very well. I did play The Room between yesterday and today. Great puzzle game. The Room. The classic The Room. Of the cards of Armenia that must declare, 3 of 3 are next to Nisha. So all 3. We have used this. Hadn't played it in years. There are a few that I haven't played, and still a few years to do so. So we have which one we started with? We started with this one. Okay. So from this one we got these 2. From this one we got these 2. Okay. And decided. Should I call you? May I call you undecided or something else? We have a Discord that I wanted to invite you. It's a beautiful place for content creators. Undecided. Okay. I don't want to sell it to you. I'm just inviting you. You decide. You have all the rights, because it's up to you to say not interested. I'm not selling overlays or promotions or anything. I'm not selling anything. I don't get money for this. But I recommend this space. It's if you like puzzle games. There's content creators, there's developers, there's players. So you might meet people who would like to watch you play, or people who are making games that they would like you to play them. And there's also publisher, but that's like very recent, very new, and it's not like really developed. You could think of those three what do you call groups. Yes, invite me. I love puzzle games. Sounds great. You can find the link on you're on YouTube, so on my YouTube profile you find the link. You can also meet game devs that don't develop games and content creators that don't stream. That's not true. You stream. By streaming you're making content, and you already made one game. You are not a developer until you make a game. That's also not true. I think we talked about this once, that if you are making a game but you haven't released it, you still are a developer, I think. Is my same username on Discord? Okay. I can do that. Okay. Have a look, because it's quite... if you don't want to do it now because you're watching, you can do it whenever. It's quite big, but I need to give you the role. So I need to give you the role of content creator, and that opens up some more spaces. And I think it'll be useful, or you might get some help or use of those spaces. I'm not making a game. It's Jagriff. Jagriff, who is on Twitch. So if you use the chat, the YouTube chat, you won't see those comments. If you look here above my head, I am multi-streaming, so the chat over my head has combined chat from Twitch and YouTube. Jagriff is the one who is a developer. At times. Only a developer decides when they are a developer. No designers below Samuel are declaring. No designers below Samuel are declaring. There's only below Samuel, there's only one designer, and this is not declaring. So it's clear. Except streaming on your own channel. Got him. Got him? Go team. Thank you, Undecided. I hope you get some use of the space. I think you'll like it. We've used this one. I like the demo. I'm not liking the full game that much. This still have something above Karima. No clears. Where is Karima? Karima, no clears. So it's only Mayara. Mayara is no clear, so it's declare. So we have used this one. Not a problem. When do you usually stream? Do you stream at this time? so that I'll be aware if I can watch you. So you might be in the US, maybe. So you stream at night. If my deductions are not AI generated, I might be right. Row 1 and row 3, which is this one and this one, have the same number of declares. This one has at least 3. We still have to know which one is this. Okay. So we can clear this, we can't clear this. This is confusing. Row 2 has fewer clears than column C. Incomplete, incomplete. Okay, we still have to wait a little bit. I've been doing it randomly these past few days, but I usually stream around 1:30 p.m. That's midday Eastern time in US. East in the US is late in here, so you're midday. Your midday is my morning, but one day before. I only have one schedule for now for when Servant of the Lake releases. Next month. 1:30. 1:30 for you is like very early in the morning for me. I might not be awake. I am far. I'm in Australia. If you look the other way, I'm not that far. If you look to the other side. Because my midday, I know Jagriff is late at night, and Noru, they usually visit me. They are late at night. So if I get 9 hours from there, it's like 9 hours from my time. It would be like 6 a.m. for me. Something. I could check, but prefer the mystery. 2 clears are in column A. 2 clears. There's one here, one more. Okay? So we need to play with that. There's one clear here. Row 2 has fewer clears than column C. They are sharing this one. So whichever this is, there's +1. If this is 0, this 2 is one of those. Oh, it's more, not one more. I'm confused about this. Why do I do Control Z? Control C. And if this is 1, this is 2. Is this 2? That's more constraining. If this is a clear, these 2 are clear. Oh, but we have this one. No, it's regardless because they are sharing. They're sharing. I'm awake at most hours, but the best time so far is 1:30 to 2. We'll see. So you had undecided and puzzled in your name, but do you usually only play puzzle games, or you play like variety? Just happens to like puzzle games. Because as I understood, this one with the melting ice, this is not a puzzle game, I think. But Servant of the Lake is. row 1 and row 3 have the same number of declares. Row 1 and row 3. This one has 3. We don't know if it has 4. Since they have the same number, at least 2 more in here. At least 2 more. But we don't know which ones. Usually mainly puzzles with something else. What do you mean something else? Like Resident Evil. It's not a puzzle game, but it has puzzles. The late randomness streams are exactly that, random. That's why I chose that one. When I schedule formally, they will be puzzle and plus another genre. I don't follow this puzzle plus another genre, like it's not pure logic, you mean? Oh, we have different naming convention. I don't call them. So for me, puzzle is like an umbrella that covers all the genres. So escape room, I don't say puzzle escape room because escape room is within the puzzle umbrella. It's like reiterative, like redundant information. It's like you're saying the same twice, but specifying. If we talk about, for example, one that you haven't said, let me say programming. There's programming, there's detective, mystery, pure logic, spatial logic, first person, test chambers, what else? Escape room, you said escape room. All these, they have their genre within the puzzle umbrella. Point and click. So you don't say puzzle and point and click, you say point and click, and it's understood, I think, maybe because I'm so much into the genre, puzzle genre, that for me the getting more grainy, like more into specific categories, it's more natural than someone from who is not so familiar. That's why undecided puzzle, it's a puzzle channel, but it's not decided on which puzzle genre it will be. Oh, I get it. It's playing with words. I understand now what you say about and something else. It's for me, it's not something else. It's a puzzle. So if you say escape room, it's a escape room genre. It's like I used to listen to electronic music a lot a few years back, and for me there was house, trance, progressive, techno, classic house, deep house, dark house, a lot of genres within the electronic music. And when I talk to someone who didn't know anything, they just call them dance music. It's not dance. Dance is a genre within the electronic, but house is not dance. Anyway, it's genres. It's not, there's no defined line, but we need to categorize to be able to communicate some ideas. To me too, but some people label them separately, so I try to over-explain. Yes, I understand, because people from outside, if you get many people looking for variety streamer, you need to be more explaining I don't. So we lucky for me, we talk the same vocabulary language. I'm a bit stuck or confused, or I'm missing something out of. Maybe this is what I'm missing. Of the 5 neighbors of Mayara who must declare, 2 are between Alexis and Andrew. So there are 3 in here. So at least 2 of these are declared because of this rule, but it could be all 3. So it's two or more. If these 3, let's say they are all 3. If they are all 3 declared, Mayara has all 5 declared. So this one is clear. This one is clear. This one is clear. In that condition, in that situation, row 2 cannot have fewer clears than column C. Right? Because it has 2 and column C can have 2. I like more story-driven, point-and-click, some escape rooms and some horror, but I spook easy, so they are few and far between. I do some cozy puzzlish and simulators. Escape room and some horror, but escape room horror, I'm thinking if I could recommend some games. I'm a story-driven point-and-click with horror. Escape room. You might like but those are few and far between. I do some cozy puzzlish and simulators. I don't know about cozy. I don't know about simulator. But point and click horror escape room, you might want to have a look at the what's the name? Arkham thing. The horrors of Arkham? Rusty Lake style. A little to the left, yeah. If it's like Rusty Lake style, I could tell you some. I need to think. I need some time to think, and because I knew a few. No, let me have a look. It's a long name. Arkham. It released this year. I think it's made in Spain. It's a point-and-click adventure. The Dark Rides of Arkham. It's a point-and-click adventure with a horror theme. Like, yes, Lovecraftian, I think so. Have a few I haven't put on the channel, but I will at some point. I can recommend you more of the Rusty Lake style, but I need to have a look. Not sure I can recommend on the go. Here. The Dark Rites of Arkham. Yeah. Don't know if it's literal, like explicit on the horror thing. You might enjoy Cult Bakui. I played Cult Bakui, it's short. I finished it. It's point and click with a dash of horror, but it's not explicit. There's no how do you say it, the imagery? It's not gore. It's not, there might be blood, but there's not like overly done. There's no jump scares, there's no, but it has a tone of like solemn and spooky with a cult. It's called Bakui in the title. It says in the title. It's interesting, the gameplay is interesting, and it's very short, but if you want to experience it fully, you need to play it a few times. And in the total, when you have completely played the game, it's not that short. Have a look. If you're downloading the demo of Arkham, do the same with Cult Bakui. And if you like the concept, I think you like the game. It's easier if you try the demo of Cult Bakui and then than if I explain. You'll understand what I mean. It has a time management mechanic that it's interesting, because it's not only solving the puzzle, you need to do it in a certain amount of time, and if you don't, you get different paths in the story. You played the demo for 2 hours. What do you think? I played the full game. I got the key for the full game. I played it and I liked it, even though it's a flawed game in the writing department. I think it's interesting and fun game to play. So not all 3, but at least 2. So it's not more, it's 2. If it's these 2, there's one more. Could be this one, but this one. So this one has to be clear. I'm going to have a guess. I think it's the logic is correct, but I can be wrong. This is a clear. It's not a clear. Now we know what happens when I make a mistake. That does not fit the way the customs line split. I loved it. It's in my wishlist. Did not get a key, but tried but didn't get a response. Okay, maybe it goes on sec. So you see, this is a way in which the Discord group could help you, because in the group we have a space for developers to offer keys, and the content creators can apply. So it's not guaranteed that you'll get a key, but it's easier to reach out to the developers. And sometimes you don't have to reach the developer, it's the developer offering. So you have an easier time finding games. And if you like puzzle games, this group is all about puzzle games. You don't have to apply to everything, you only apply to the ones that you are interested in. And I don't know, maybe the developers trust my choice. The people that I invite, they think that they have passed like a minimum requirement checks. I just invite everyone that fits the group. And I see you are nice. You're not going to resell the keys. So it's a win-win for both sides. It's easier time for you. It's easier time for them. Yes, meet in the middle. I don't know if I don't think Kurbakui was on offer, but there are others. You have a look and you'll see. There are all genres. There are logic and point and click. Point and click not as many because I don't know what happens with point and click games. I feel like you have to have an ID that says I belong to the club or something like this, because point and click adventure content creators and point and click adventure developers, they are super difficult to reach out to. I don't know what happens. They have their own groups or their own circles that nobody is allowed in. So I'm really appreciative of those that respond to my communications, and even if they say no, at least they answer. And some they like to join. Even more grateful. But majority is that's a minority. Majority is like, someone's talking? Someone heard anything? No, not really. No. I have a content creator on my shoulder, but it's very annoying. I have a long list of keys that I haven't used and don't resell, and only do give away unless approved to do so. Yeah, I do have some contacts for point and click, but not many. You might be happy to share in the group, or share them with me so I can contact them, or contact them directly. You can invite anyone. If you know people that like puzzle games, after you have checked the group and you have an understanding of what's happening, you can invite others. It's not I'm not the police in there. Plastilek reached out to me and I almost cried of happiness. They reached out to me as well, but they didn't say much. It kind of meant nothing. I asked them to join. They, how can I say, they ignored me. Some time has passed, nothing has changed, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. If you are not clear, you are declared. No? Why not? If you're not clear, you're not declared. At custom, is actually declare or clear? Declare. No, it's not declare. It's clear. Why not? I can believe so. I don't understand. Am I not allowed to say which one is this one because the clues are not at the point which I can deduct what's going on here? Or why? I don't... Two clears are in column A. I understand. Their contact is called Jordan. I don't remember their name, so make sure it's Jordan you speak to. They sent me an email. I don't remember their name. I think Jordan, it sounds familiar. I would have quit this game a while ago. You have a lot of patience. May I expected a little bit more, I'm honest, of the final result. May I change for something that you might like better than this? It doesn't let me quit. I'm cursed. I'm really sure. I might play a bit more to make sure, but and this sitting puzzle game, because now this last one was logic again. It wasn't about sitting, so it's like mixing things, but not sitting on something, settling on something. Let me change the category on Twitch only. You know the second game of today's second game? So I usually play more than one game because my purpose is to showcase games. My objective is not to do full playthroughs. I might do, but I don't usually. So let me show you this screen for a second. So these are the games we are playing today. Gridbusters, which we just finished, and this is the second. Do you know this one? The Incident at Galley House. I think you like it. You will like it. Go back here and I'll start it. So better than me explaining, I'll show it to you. Now sounds interesting. So this is my experience. This game has become quite popular because last year, 2025, there was a game which was text-based. I'm saying little because I don't know much. Let me lower the volume. At least for a second. So last year, this is the whole story that I know. Last year there was a text-based game on it who got quite popular because it was really nice. I haven't played it. It's called Type Help. I think you can play for free. And it got so popular, so much traction that this developer, Evil Trout, the developer of, there are 3 people. I don't know if Evil Trout is the 3 people or just one of them. These 3 people, they remade the original Type Help into the Incident at Galley House. This is like the story of the development. At the same time, the developers of the Incident at Galley House are the same developers of The Root Trees Are Dead, which in turn, on top of that, got so popular. It's like Messi leaves the Barcelona and goes to play in somewhere else. It's like a star making something. Maybe I'm making the example awful, but it's like when the Root Trees Are Dead got popular, same developer took Type Help to make Incident at Galley House. If you understood nothing, it's my fault because I explained it awfully, but it means people have certain expectations of this game. Now, what is the game about? I don't know, and purposely I didn't want to know. Because it got popular, I didn't want any spoilers or anything. I didn't play on purpose Type Help because I was waiting for the Incident at Galley House. Blind playthroughs are the best. Really, you know, when a game is really good and people play it and they wish they could play it again for the first time, this is me now. So people might envy me because I haven't played it. I don't know much or almost anything. So the story of the game is that you arrive to this house. I'm not sure if it's just you and you are a detective, or you are invited with others. I don't know if... I'm not sure, because what you have to do in this game is assign people to like information. Like you were here, like a Cluedo, kind of. Like you were here at this time with the knife and you murdered this one. Sectorialize information. Do you know what's better than me explaining? Anything. No, really. Having a look directly at the game. So let's discover the game. New game, yes. So it's like horror, like the theme at the back is like kind of horror, detective, creepy, but it's not explicit. Slotman. I try to do that when I schedule streams. Blindly go into it. Unless I have a commitment with a developer and they ask me to know or showcase certain things, but usually going in blind is the best. I never go blind because I always, not always, usually try to, but the way I discover games, I usually have played the demo first, and I end up playing the full game sometimes. But usually when I play a game on stream, a full game, I have played the demo before. Not in this case. Maybe if the developers had released a demo, I had played it and made a video for YouTube. Probably. And apparently you have a machine, but I don't know what's the deal with a machine. It's like a special machine. And I think it's 2D. So this is like CG or... It's not CG, it's 3D. I can't move the camera. Okay, I can click on the newspaper. Look in window. Knock on door. Oh, this one is looking window. This is open door, knock on door. Oh. Take newspaper, okay. Before we enter, so we don't regret it. Bodies found at Galley House. So there's been a murder. I didn't say that. And you have to... put people in places like you were here and there, that, according to the murder. Maybe the end you need to find out who did it. What really happened? Last Sunday, an abandoned country house was found to contain the bodies of multiple deceased men and women. Early arrivals at the scene described the bloodied body of a man found face down on the front step. More bodies. So it's not a murder mystery, it's like a mass murder. More bodies were reportedly discovered inside or had died recently. Only one victim has been named by police. That's where we start. Local tradesman John Hobbes, his ex-wife and son have been approached for comment, but claim to be unaware of any reason why Mr. Hobbes would have wished to visit the house. The bodies were discovered by a small group of concerned locals that had decided to venture to the house on the Sunday morning. What brought them there that day remains unclear. Details of their accounts include burned photographs in a fireplace, typical, a broken door, a shattered stained glass window, and a shattered. It is claimed that at least one of the victims had been shot and one had likely fallen to his death. However, the police have so far shown a reluctance to release further details to the public. We are insiders. We don't need the police. The causes of death have been confirmed and no causes of death have been confirmed. except these two. And no suspects or motives have been put forward. The nature of this incident and the question of why it occurred in a house previously thought to be long empty remain a mystery until today. Price 2 dimes. Like Golden Idol? No. I wouldn't say it's fill in the gaps type of game. But I can be wrong. Maybe you have to fill in the gaps, but not with words, but with other things. I'm thinking maybe Obra Dinn, but Obra Dinn is same, it's filling the gaps. I play the demo if next phase is around or if I'm unsure about the game in any way. Sometimes I look at the trailer but not much else. I make content for YouTube regularly, so I have to keep up to date with what's been in regards of demos, the new ones. So then I learn about the games, and then if I see they are nice games, they are interesting, then I reach out to the developers, they join the group, and then the cycle repeats. It also helps me, by learning about the game, it helps me make posts on social, so I can better explain to others what the games are about. Open door, look through the window first. Look in the window.
Can't see anyone inside.
Pretty dark. Can't see anyone inside. But there's a strange device. Can I knock? Knock 3 times.
Oh, it's locked.
Volume is too low now, I think. Can I? Pretty quickly. Let's try like this. Go inside. I'm not sure. I think this is the machine. Look at machine. Oh, this is what we saw. Low power. Look at generator. That's generator. I'm looking at the generator. Turn wheel. Right button mouse or mouse button goes back. Room 1 display. Oh, room button 1 display machine. So these are shortcuts. Evidence. Open them. Have a look at the machine. I couldn't read that. Remember, position antennas. Quail lane entrance living room. Did I do that? Number 2, power. Use generator to the right of machine. I did that. Identification. Insert access card. Calibration. Automatically recover data from previous user. At least 3 codes. Start with antenna. Q, U, E, N, etc. How do I go back? Here, room. Oh, this display. Display is what's to the right, to the left. 3 is machine, so this is machine. Okay, we are here. Here goes the card, but I don't have the card. I can pull or push that when a card is in here. We don't have that card. There's something, a dial, to dial things, but We don't have all that. Waiting for ID. Where do I get the ID? Access card creation. Whole hand on display. Okay. I put my hand. How much?
Rhea Beckon.
No, that's not my name. Who said that? Consciousness assigned. My point and click ID. I have it at last. Timeline. People. Location. So at that time, this person was here. That's kind of spectral OS. So we go here, now we have an ID, right? This is evidence. Yes, it's not offensive. It is a reality. Weird questions, not weird. Not weird, not offensive. I was born in Spain. I am living in Australia. Access card. Rhea Beacon. This is us. ID 70. I hope that's not our age. You speak Spanish or you like figuring Spanish accents? But you are in you are in the US, you are North American, or you are Spanish who moved. Maybe it's too much asking from me. What is this? This is the text that was on the machine at first. This draft is for internal purposes only. But a lot of people in the US speak in Spanish, so it's not like crazy. Did you learn Spanish or did you grow up speaking it? You live in the US but not born in the US. I usually don't say where I was born, but this isn't my stream. I don't mind if you don't want to say, you don't have to say. Puerto Rican. So you don't say where you are from in your stream? Used to be a Spanish colony, yes. Each one in their house, they write their own rules and nobody can question them. So I'm not going to question that. I can only respect it. Less info on my channel, the better. Good to know, so if I visit you, I won't cross any red line. All users of the machine must be accompanied by an authorized machine supervisor. Dolsky and Moores cannot accept any liability whatsoever for any physical or physiological harm caused by unsupervised use of the machine. You'll be fine. TLDR, you'll be fine. Disclaimer, although the reconstructed audio of events is generally accurate, Dolsky and Moores cannot be held liable for the accuracy of the visualization of events, and is not responsible for any actions taken as a result of false conclusions. This product is not intended as a guarantee method of event reconstruction. It is recommended to be used in conjunction with more traditional methods such as forensic analysis and eyewitness accounts to help build up a complete picture of events. Still scanning. Warning. The machine is not to be operated by any user with a previous history of psychosis or by any user who could be judged as being susceptible to false beliefs or fantasies. I'm not sure I am discarded. Use of the machine must be terminated upon any signs of audio or visual hallucinations. How do I know if it's a hallucination or it's really true that the truck is going to drive over me? That one, you can speak Spanish. I have a few videos where I segments. I speak Spanish and one full demo playthrough in Spanish. That one was made by Latin American developers and written in Spanish, so I thought it better to do it in Spanish as well. All my communications are in English because that's how I show to others, unless we talk to each other in, not like in private, like in DMs. If it's in the conversation is in between us two, we can do it in Spanish. If it's like public as a stream, it's always in English. My streams, my socials, and the Discord as well, only in private, it's in Spanish. Hallucinations glitch. Outside of direct machine operation. And what is this? 101QU111. Okay. Let's go to the machine and put the ID. Uncalibrated. It's uncalibrated. How do I calibrate it? People need to be calibrated. Complete. Ability to rename people has been enabled. Rename people. Use manual calibration to add more people to the machine. Person 1, person 2. So initially they are numbered. We need to find their names. Oh, wait. Number 1, and if I select the avatar, desk scanner is still busy. Try again when it has finished. Timeline. Input all initial locations. 3 locations remaining. Input all 3 initial locations. So now I can do that. Input unique location code. Is this from this? It says here, calibration. Automatically recovers data from previous user. And locations. At least 3 codes. Start with antennas. I'm not sure I'm following this. We have the computer. This is antennas. Scanner.
Looks like it's not ready yet.
Okay. Then we have the machine. Look at generator. Generator doesn't have to do anything. It's already powered. So where do I input these codes? Here. How do they look like? I can put 2 numbers. Location 11 not found. Can I put letters? Yes, I can. So QU is Query Lane. New location found. I can add more but I don't know the names. There's antennas, there are 2 antennas, but they are not interactable. So I put QU, but instead of looking in here, I want the manual page 1. So it's QU. So then EN, LI here at EL, was it? No? EN. LI. Have fish memory. Go back. No, I don't want to go back. I want to add one more. LI. Thank you. Add location. And there's one more, but it has a question mark. Living room. Oh, we've done something. Entrance and living room. Who wants to be a millionaire? Calibration and locations. Can I add the last one? That's a question. Last one says ST. Why do I need to add 3 and not 4? I can. I don't have to, but I can. Study. So many people. I think that's not all. New location found. Study. Go back. Oh, go back is go back. It's like go back to insert more. So we have the entrance, the living room, and the studio, right? Study. No scenes have been found at study. Screen codes can be inputted using the machine. And now it doesn't say we need to input a scene code into the machine. Oh, it still says, but we already did that. 11 people here, 11 people in the machine. So we can go to a place and kind of see recordings of the past, or how does this work? Quail Lane. Quail Lane is 111. Oh, it's telling me in QU how many people were there. QU seems to be 01. So if we go here, Quail Lane, and we say 01, now it says here, I'm covering it. Let me disappear for a second. You see behind me where I was? It says 01 QU. Now it's calibrated with this number. So what can we do with this? And this is 2. But it also applies to the other ones. Okay, so it's not set. 01. And 11 people. I think you're right. Can you visit locations? I don't know how. Let's experiment. So this gives power to this and connects to the room, but for some reason it's not correct. I think I need to say, so I think I can go to Quail Lane and kind of have a vision of the past and from there extract information. But I need to have a correct hypothesis, I think. So Quail Lane is code 01, that's correct. That's where we are trying to go. But we need to say it's like red pearls of Borneo. I need to say who was present. So in Quail Lane, the people who were present were 11 and 1 and 11. That's what this code means. In Quail Lane, there were 2 people. Person 1, person 11. And if I power this, we'll be able to go and visualize. Chan chan chan. It's raining. A car engine revs. Tires spin in the mud.
Blast! The damn thing's stuck. Can you push harder? It won't do! It just won't. We're not moving, sir. And I can't help it. Blast the damn thing. Blast this weather. We'll come back tomorrow, sir. When it's light outside. What a pity. You work for Rupert, do you? For as long as I can remember, sir. Well, I hope he knows what a foul situation he's put me in. You'll follow me now, won't you, sir? The house is not far from here. Just mind your step. Thanks. Oh, bloody devil. Shouldn't have worn these shoes. I must ask, sir, are you a friend of the Galleys? I've never heard of them. Do you know why I've been invited here? I can't say I do, sir. But we do have a number of other guests with us this evening. I'm sure it will be a night to remember. It's strange. I received an invitation earlier this week. I have no idea who from, but for whatever reason, I decided to come anyway. It's only just dawning on me how mad of an idea this actually is.
Oh, not mad at all, sir. It's a privilege to be a guest at Galley House. And if there's anything you need, sir, let me know.
Is this it, then?
Right you are, sir. At the top of those steps is the entrance to the house. Now, please knock, and Mr. Galley should answer the door.
So you have access to a vision of the past, as I expected. But I thought you could interact or somehow do things in the past. Or like inspect the scene and extract the information from there, but it's like a... It's not a video, but it's like a cutscene. And we have the transcript, so we have to... Now we can inspect the transcript and extract the information from there. Yeah, like a memory. I'm thinking, have I seen a... I'm trying to remember a game where you could have a vision of the past. And you could have... It's not... I have the game in my mind. I'm seeing the game with my imagination, like visualizing it. I don't remember the name. Anyway, it will come when I'm not trying to think about it. Seventh guest, that's it. I haven't played. I've seen the game released this month or last month. Last month, in June. Released in last month. I've seen, but I haven't played. What can we do with this? So it's raining, a car engine reptile spin. The damn things that... They didn't mention each other's names, but they mentioned the Galleys. Re-released, yes, you're correct. It's a remake. Remake, remaster, doesn't matter. It looked good. I don't know if the game is good, but as a remake, it's like they hired authentic actors, like actors, not fake actors. An actor is an actor, but real people. It's not CG. It won't do, it just won't. We're not moving, sir. Would you like to get information from each scene, or would you prefer to watch all the scenes? Because apparently we have the codes for more scenes. What's this text coming from? New evidence discovered. New evidence. Who delivered this information? Dear John, I'm terribly sorry to hear about you and Clara. I always thought you two seemed perfect for each other, but I've never been a very good judge of these things, I suppose. Why don't you come down to Galley? Oh, this is the invitation that they mentioned. Up to me. Okay. Why don't you come down to Galley House this Saturday evening? I'm having a small gathering for my birthday, and you'd be more than welcome to stay the night with us. I could introduce you to my family. Do you want to introduce me to your daughter or something? Now that you get the sad news? Opportunistic. None of us have your talent, of course, but I have recently acquired something to keep you interested if you decide to come. Look, sounds fishy. It's not perfect, but sometimes when you close your eyes, it's like someone else is in the house. I'll make sure to have it running by the time you arrive. Don't be fooled, my friend. There are no ghosts in Galley House. Signed, Rupert. I know a pumpkin called Rupert. Page 1. Let's have the other scenes, and maybe we'll have a better picture of what we next steps to take. So in the entrance there was 1610, 16710. 16710, because 11 is the one who was driving the car. So it's like I take it belongs to the house, but it's not. It doesn't belong to the family. It's like the service person, because it's like, no. You go. I don't get inside. You go, and someone will open the door. You'll never see me inside. Let's see. Didn't work? Oh. Excuse me. Ooh la la. No. It's number 2. You're correct. Correcto mundo. It doesn't forgive you anything in this game. Entrance. It's still raining.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is Mr. Galley there?
He's somewhere. Oh, I feel sick.
Excuse me?
Just wait here. I need... Oh, God. Where's Thornton?
Hello? What do you want?
Hello. I'm looking for Mr. Galley.
That would be me.
Fantastic. I'm so sorry. My car got stuck in the mud just down on Quail Lane, so I'm a bit later than...
You haven't told me why you're here.
Why I'm here? You sent me an invitation. I got it with me.
You've got the wrong person. I've never seen you before in my life.
I swear, you said you had something to show me.
Eddie, what's the matter? Who's this?
I'm in the middle of talking to him, Vic.
Sorry, is there a Rupert Galley here? The invitation said, "Bloody devil." Where did that come from?
So many people.
I've lived in Galley House all my life, and I've never heard of a Rupert Galley. So I'm afraid you've got the wrong place. Goodbye.
Wait, please.
Eddie, look at the weather out there. You can't let him out in that.
Vic, we've enough guests as it is.
But I'm sure we could accommodate one more, couldn't we? Come inside, please, before your toes fall off.
Oh, thank you so much. That's very kind.
Everyone else is just through there in the living room. I'm sure someone here will know what's going on.
Oh, it looks like the doll broke in the fall.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Eddie.
Please, try and calm your sister down, Vic, or she'll end up killing someone.
I like that the sequences, they are not fully animated. I think when you identify, because I've seen some screens, when you identify someone, they appear. So it's not like an outline. They show the actual picture of the person, but it's not fully animated. So it plays with it's like you said Golden Idol, but instead of text, it's pieces of information. You have to fill in the gaps, and you imagine the way they acting, what their purpose, and that's voiceover is super important in this game, I see. Voice acting. Interesting. A lot of people. It reminded me of this meme that there are 3 Spider-Man pointing at each other. It's not you did this. No, it was them. It's not you. It's the other one. Yep. I like when video games, movies, or they play with the spectator's imagination. It's like reading a book. I like reading books because I make it my own in some way. Like the text is the same for everybody, but I imagine the gaps are the information that is not given, and I am allowed to interpret as however I want. I make it my own. Someone else reads the same text, but how they visualize the scene or the events is different. So the last one, because we don't know study. Why study is not studio? Living room. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 to 9. So 1 and 4 to 9. 1 is the protagonist. 4 to 9. It's like, no, you invited me. No, I didn't invite you. I don't know you. It was him. It was them. And don't forget to change living room. And I have to change it in here as well. It's funny and mysterious at the same time. And the effects. These introductions look like
There you are.
Dark Souls.
Is Eve with you?
No. We brought someone else, though.
Hello. I'm dreadfully sorry. Is there somewhere to hang my coat?
And the
Who is
colors.
this man?
Apparently, his car got stuck in the mud on Quail Lane. I told him he could stay here while the weather improves.
Is everything all right?
It's fine. I'll tell you later.
He's brought a bottle of champagne with him.
Well, I should hope you weren't counting on our hospitality.
Well, actually, my name's John Hobbs. I actually received an invitation to come here from a man called Rupert Galley. Has anyone heard of him?
I swear Never mind.
No one lives here by that name, I'm afraid.
Oh, then I'm ever so sorry. There's evidently been some sort of mistake.
Don't worry about it. You're welcome to stay here as long as you need. Let me introduce you. This is Victoria, Helen, Tony, Eddie, and Damien. We're having a small gathering here this evening.
Did you have anything planned, Martha? Because we really shouldn't start until my daughter arrives.
I don't think she'll be coming anytime soon.
Excuse me?
Does anyone know where Annie is?
She said she didn't want to come. I don't see why we all need to be here anyway.
I beg your pardon? Who are you?
Actually, Martha, I might need to stay the night while the weather improves, if you wouldn't mind.
At least I was invited here.
I suppose we could accommodate one more. I'll show you to the spare bed in the study, Mr. Hobbs. And you best come with us too, Damien. We could do with a strong man to help set things up.
Of course, Martha.
Thank you. That sounds perfect.
Eddie, could you follow me to the billiard room, please? I'd like a private word.
Can we find new rooms? The billiard. They said the billiard. So now we have access to this retrieve item. I have a question. So to find new rooms in the display, before we continue with the obvious, I have this question. Locations, and then I can add a new location. Do I just simply put BI for billiards? Do I have to guess that? Or do I have to... How would I get the code for the room? Because the 4 that we have gotten the code, the 2 letters, from the present. But by viewing these recordings from the past, I don't think they will say billiards room is BI. Maybe this is a guess. So it's a guess, but it's correct. Am I supposed to go through these guesses? I'm wondering. So we can add new rooms, okay, but we don't know who was here. Timeline. 1, 2. Oh, 1 means Quay Lane, so it's the code. They are not in order of time, but in order of place. Yes, but is it 2 QUEN? Oh, it's the 2 first letters, yes. So maybe that's obvious. So yes, I guess I can. I got a little bit confused because I was expecting Quay Lane to be QL. But it's true that QU first 2 letters. So let's go with the obvious, which is this machine has opened. New evidence discovered. So we go to evidence. Note from scanner. These are a collection of old case notes, all taken from that same weekend. Some of them are from Galley House, but some are from an unrelated inheritance dispute case that happened around the same time. Ah, not sure which is which. And then we have the... Oh, I was expecting the pictures, but not the pictures attached to names. Code? You have... Your name is Code? Oh, they are nicknames. I thought the guy name was Code. You have your name after a fish. But they are all animals. Deer... How do you pronounce this? I won't even try. Iwi? Iwi? Iu? Iwi? Iwi? Kiwi? Fox? Goose? Hedgehog? Lark? Mole? Otter? Pike? Raven? Swallow. Toad. Ribbit trip. Whistle. And prototype machine. So these are... Oh wait, scan machine. Scan images. Monitor is sideways. Isn't it? Animal names, yeah. Nicknames. This is like a prototype of the machine. Debug, person 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I thought they were the names, so it's like, oh, then I was expecting to find that information myself, but it's only the pictures I thought in at first. Have to get going. Have a short trip tomorrow. I still have things to do, but hopefully I can catch the rest on the boat. No worries. If you watch, thank you in advance. If not, you don't have to. Don't feel pressure. Or even better, you can play on your own stream if you if you see it interesting. Otherwise, I think I'll see you around in the group or in your own stream. And thank you for your visit. Have a good rest. Have a good night. Night? You said you... Yes, night. It's late for you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Undecided. May I read the description? Found working in the... maybe we can extract information from... as well from here. Bye-bye. To-do list, nothing else to do. Access card, not from scanner. Okay. It's a little bit of a lot to take in. No, I don't want to go here. I want to go to the profile. Person 1 is job. Yeah. John Hobbs. Is it like this, right? Does it has a confirmation or... where do I have the transcriptions of the memories? Is it in here? Occasions? Living room? John Hobbs. My name is John Hobbs. And it says here because I've changed. Rename person. No. Oh, I can do directly here. That's handy. I don't have to go here and here and here. But we don't have the picture of this person. Billiard room, okay. Study, we don't know. They say at the end of the third, maybe we take that route. I like that there are different fronts open. Wait a second. I go to the machine. I need to locate myself. And then in the living room, there's a conversation. In this memory, at the very end, they say, Eddie, could you follow me to the billiard room, please? I'd like a private word. So person name and person... we don't know. So here in this room we have 1 and 4 to 9. It's not 1 is John. One of those two people is number 9. And we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of those, 5 and 8 have left. So that leaves 4, 6, and 7. One of those 3, 4, 6, and 7 is Eddie. Do we just try? Do they say Eddie? There you are. Is he with you? No. Who is this man? Is everything alright? This is Victoria, Helen, Tony, Eddie, and Damian. We are having a small gathering here this evening. Do you have anything planned, Martha? I don't think she'll be coming anytime soon. Excuse me? It would be interesting if they say, did you have anything planned, Martha? And then Martha answers, so we know that the answer from the next person is Martha. But we don't know that. I don't think this person is Martha. I wonder how can we... Oh, replay from here. Ooh.
Excuse me?
Does anyone know where Annie is?
She said she didn't want to come. I don't see why we all need to be here anyway.
I beg your pardon? Who are you?
Actually, Martha, I might need to stay the night while the weather improves, if you wouldn't mind.
At least I was invited here.
I suppose we could accommodate one more. I'll show you to the spare bed in the study, Mr. Hobbs. And you best come with us too, Damien. We could do with a strong man to help set things up.
Of course.
Martha is 5. Damien is 8.
Sounds perfect.
5 and 8. I don't need to know. I don't need to keep watching. Otherwise, I'll lose the information. Martha is 5. Martha is 5. Damian is 8. And this is Martha. I suppose we could accommodate one more because John says, actually, Martha, I might... How does he know that this woman's called Martha? Do they say? Let me introduce you. This is Victoria, Helen, Tony, Eddie, and Damian. Did you have anything planned, Martha? Wait, I said person 5 is Martha. Didn't I? Martha. Oh, I haven't accept. Like enter. Now it changed in all. So here she says, don't worry about it. You're welcome. We're having a small gathering. And then someone says, did you have anything planned, Martha? That's why John knows her name. Martha's name is Martha. Because we really shouldn't start until my daughter arrives. I don't think she'll be coming anytime soon. Excuse me? Does anyone know where Annie? Annie is not one of those, or one of these. So it might be 2, 3, 10, 11. 11 is the driver at the beginning, so it's not 11 either. Okay. We got a lot of names, and we have some names that we can't locate. Or assign, not locate, assign to people, but at least we know them. Search? What is this? Search. Search for what? Oh, terms. This game is like bang after bang. So it's like, oh, really? I'll use this. This is very handy. I need this. I'm glad they thought about it. So, to the point that I was heading is they say they go to the billiard room, and in the billiard room there are 2 people. Did I get that in the end? So, number 5. It still shows the number, which is good. It's good. I like it. Make highlighted line. Okay, and bookmark. Add to notebook for easy access. Okay, it's full of shortcuts. Whatever you need, it's already thought about. Eddie, could you follow me to the billiard room, please? I'd like a private word. So it's 9 and 4, 6, 7. 4, 6, 7. Should I try? 9. Four, 6, 7.
Hey, could you follow me to the billiard room, please? I'd like a private word.
But Eddie doesn't answer, so we don't know who Eddie is. Who is Eddie? Should we guess game? Guessaru? 4, 6, 7. Nine and 1 of the 3. 4, 6, 7. So let's go with 4. It won't work because this is 5. 5, 4, and 9. Four, 6. If it's not 7, it doesn't work because this number is incorrect. So they don't go in order. Which could make sense. Because otherwise, why would you have numbers? No, it's not 5. Let me have a look at the original note. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there are 3 people in the studio, number 4. Does it mean I can find out? So this 1, 2, 3, 4, but this is not necessarily have to be 5. Maybe it shows in here because I discovered in this order, but in the machine order, BI could be like, I don't know, 12 or something else. When they get separated, I suppose we could accommodate 1 more. I'll show you to the spare bed in the study, Mr. Hobbs. And you'd best come with us too, Damien. We could do with a strong man to help set things up. So number 8. So it's 1, 5, 8. 1, 5, 8 in the study, which is number 4.
Oh my!
Bloody devil!
Is he alright?
He's not breathing.
I'm so sorry. I'm lightheaded.
Have you checked for a pulse?
He's still warm, but he's definitely dead.
Under my roof? Oh, first a stranger turns up at the door, next another is found dead in the study.
Do you know this man?
I certainly do not, and I can't fathom how he could have entered the house without someone letting me know he was here.
No sign of physical injuries. Given his age, I'd say heart failure is most likely.
Well, serves him right. Really? A strange man sneaking around our house? I wouldn't have believed it.
Let's not be rude to the dead. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation as to why he was here.
He wasn't carrying much. Just an old program for a piano recital. Has anyone heard of Amelia West?
Not a composer I've heard of.
Mr. Hobbs, you wouldn't have anything to do with it, would you?
No, I haven't a clue what's going on, I swear. But if I've arrived at a bad time, I'm sure I could find somewhere else to stay.
Nonsense, Mr. Hobbs. We'll sort this out. In the meantime, perhaps it would be wise to keep this between ourselves. Damien, darling, would you fetch Thornton, please? I'll go and call the police.
Certainly.
I'm awfully sorry about the bottle.
It's the least of my worries, John. Was that your name? Why don't you come through to the dining room with me? It should be empty. You'd best sit down before you collapse.
Oh dear. The only thing that I feel I miss, it's getting to explore the scenes in the past. Maybe it doesn't belong to this game, but I feel like I want to search and when I want to touch everything. The number of screens you have found indicates a complex timeline. Spectral OS has begun to process connections to undiscovered scenes. This batch indicates that there are more scenes to discover using the information within this scene. More information to discover with the info. I know of something, and that's what I was. The next step I was going to take, which it's at the end. They say. She says. Damien, darling, would you... No, not this one. Certainly, and Damien leaves. I'm awfully sorry about the bot. It's a list of my origin. That was what's your name? Who cares? Why don't you come through to the dining room with me? It should be empty. You'd best sit down before you collapse. So, 5 and 1 dining. Dining room? The problem is the code for the room. So there is a dining room. We don't know the number. We don't know the number. So it's 1 and 5 in the dining room. Should I think this is the natural order? And this would be 5? But this is guessing as well. It happens to be correct. So the other one might be 6. The
Now, John,
billiard.
tell me why you're here.
I'm sorry, it's not quite what I was expecting. I received this invitation not long ago, and I thought it would make sense once I arrived here.
I see. I don't like the tone of this. I'm afraid I've never heard of a Rupert Galley.
Could he be a distant relative?
He's unlikely to be. I wasn't born a Galley. I only took the surname for myself. Well, it would have been around the time I moved into this house, I suppose.
I was hoping you might be able to shed some light on why I'm here.
We were just having a small gathering here tonight. I think Eddie must have organised it. It's just for close friends and family, though. I don't know why we suddenly have strangers turning up.
Who else is here?
There are 10 of us in the house, not counting whoever we found in the study. Oh, and there's Thornton, of course. That makes 11. He's our butler and our only member of staff.
11 people. One of them must know something, surely.
Bloody hell.
What's that you're holding, John?
I found it near the body. I thought it probably wasn't one of yours. I was thinking maybe someone else might recognize it.
It's the key to the chapel. I haven't been there in a long time.
Ah. Well, that's something to look into, I suppose.
Actually, John, could you go and take it to our butler? He'll be dealing with the mess in the study.
Oh, certainly. I think I met him earlier. I'll go there now.
Thank you. And you're welcome to join us for dinner later on.
So Thornton is number 11. Thornton, is this a correct spelling? If you don't know my name, you can call me maybe Thornton. And Thornton is in this memory. Okay, this is the initial one. In Quail Lane. I'm not sure I understand these numbers. There are more scenes to discover using information within this scene. We examine it to find new connections. There are more scenes, so like rooms, like memories. I wonder, is there a memory per room? For each room or one only? Certainly shouldn't, probably not. Within this one, they say they mention another room. If I can find it. I'm even more wanting to watch the scene again rather than look for the information, but it's just the name of the room. It's before the Damien leaves. Okay? No, but Damien is not here. Now, John, tell me why you're here. I'm sorry, it's not quite what I was expecting. Receiving invitation. I don't like it. Distant relative. Some light on why. I'm here. We were just having a gathering here tonight. They must have organized it. From family. Still turning out. We are 10 of us in the house, not counting whoever we found in the study. And there's Thornton, of course, that makes 11. He's our butler and our only member of staff. 11 people! Bloody hell! One of them must know something, surely. What's that you're holding, John? I found it near the body. I thought it probably wasn't one of yours. I was thinking maybe someone else might recognize it. But what is it? Ah, well, that's something to look into, I suppose. John, could you go and take it to our butler? We'll be dealing with the mess in the study. Oh, he'll be. Certainly, I think I met... I'd say I heard another room mentioned. Was it in the previous memory? Amelia West. I'm certain that I heard another. Let me watch it again. I don't know where this information is. They mention another
Now,
room.
John, tell me why you're here.
I'm sorry, it's
Oh, it's like
it's not quite what I was.
the chapel. Chapel. Where do they mention the chapel? It's the key to the chapel. I haven't been there in a long time. Dining 1 and 5. It's here. It's the key to the chapel. Aha. So if I say chapel, this one will disappear. Let's check. Locations. Add chapel. Where are the 3 symbols? Chapel. And then there's still one here. Aha. So the one that I had before, it wasn't a 1. Should I have a look at the portraits, maybe? How can I add pictures to names? Found walking in nearby village. Deep cut. Oh, this is from the present. Deep cut on left arm, holding a bottle of absinthe. Oh, and they are sorted by alphabetically. A, B, C, D, E. Death by gunshot. Found near a handwritten list of first names. Is this the butler? Found outside, wearing formal library. Traces of vegetables and the fingernails. Unless he was murdered with a broccoli, this is the butler. Dear, oh dear. Dear. Wheelchair user. Found near a broken teacup. Photo nearby shows 2 young girls. Red wine stain on dress. Wearing wedding ring. Long-term injury on left leg. In possession of an empty film canister. And the key to a piano. Goose. High blood alcohol level. Traces of cocoa drink around mouth. Hedgehog. Traces of ash on clothing. Strong smell of perfume. Evidence of a missing ring. Muddy shoes. In possession of car keys and an invitation to Galley House. Injuries indicate a long fall. So this is John. And this is Thornton. How can I assign? How can I assign these pictures? This is John. Mole. Found in bed. Red marks around neck. In possession of a will which mentions only child was a daughter. A daughter. We have an otter. This might be the otter daughter. Fingers stained with tobacco. In possession of a pocket watch and an army recruitment leaflet. Spike. Interesting. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. There are missing letters. Found with person of interest, Raven. Found with this one. Strong build. In possession of key to a black car. Found with person of interest, Spike. early stages of pregnancy, faint smell of lavender. Had been shot 3 times. Found with a bloody knife and a pair of leather gloves. In possession of a large metal key and a folded sketch of a family of 5. Whistle. Burn mark on right hand. High blood alcohol level. Ring found in pocket. Holding a bracelet. Okay. This is John. This is Thornton. Aha. That's what I was after. So one is John. You are John. Hello, John. Muddy shoes. Impression. The same description. What? It says there. Okay. And Thornton. Thornton. I would like, now that we have the picture profile picture, and the names, actually I don't know if we need the surname. I would like to have another look, although the timeline says I can't extract any information. But I would like to watch it with a different context. Can I watch from the beginning? No? I need to select the first sentence.
Blast! The damn thing's stuck. Can you push harder? It won't do! It just won't. We're not moving, sir. And I can't help it. Blast the damn thing. Blast this weather. We'll come back tomorrow, sir. When it's light outside. What a pity. You work for Rupert, do you? For as long as I can remember, sir. Well, I hope he knows what a foul situation he's put me in. You'll follow me now, won't you, sir? The house is not far from here. Just mind your step. Thanks. Oh, bloody devil. Shouldn't have worn these shoes. I must ask, sir, are you a friend of the Galleys? Never heard of them. Do you know why I've been invited here? I can't say I do, sir. But we do have a number of other guests with us this evening. I'm sure it will be a night to remember. It's strange. I received an invitation earlier this week. I have no idea who from, but for whatever reason, I decided to come anyway. It's only just dawning on me how mad of an idea this actually is.
Oh, not mad at all, sir. It's a privilege to be a guest at Galley House. And if there's anything you need, sir, let me know.
Is this it, then?
Right you are, sir. At the top of those steps is the entrance to the house. And please knock, and Mr. Galley should answer the door.
I have a question. I don't understand. The butler, apparently John came with a car, got stuck, and I need to assume that the butler saw the car stuck and went to assist. And then they met. I thought at first that they were together in the car, inside the car, and then the car got stuck and the butler went to the back to push. But butler came from the house. There's one thing that it doesn't match my understanding of the events. There's no such person as Rupert, because Martha seems to be the person, the woman of the house, like the owner. She doesn't know any Rupert, and here they are talking about Rupert, and the butler doesn't deny it. What a pity. You work for Rupert, do you? For as long as I can remember. He doesn't deny, so he knows Rupert. And then in here, when the two are by themselves, he says, so she asks, why are you here? And he says, I'm being invited by Rupert. Rupert? Who's Rupert? I don't know any Rupert. Get out of my house. Even easier. Let's search for Rupert. Dining room. I don't like the tone of this. I'm afraid I've never heard of a Rupert Galley. How can the owner of the house not know someone and the butler does? Don't they talk to each other? The owner of the house and the butler, they've never met? They don't know who's who? They don't cross in the hallway? Me no understand. Me no follow. So what next? Where do we go? Where do we go? My love, I wanna know. According to this timeline, according to this, there's information it can be extracted from it, but we are extracting information. It's not the one that the game wants us. So we've rewatched the first one. This one I didn't get much. There's a lot, but I didn't get it because a lot of questions. Let's watch it again. From the top.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is Mr. Galley there?
He's somewhere. Oh, I feel sick.
Excuse me?
Just wait here. I need... Oh God. Where's Thornton?
And she gets back inside.
Hello? What do you want?
Hello? I'm looking for Mr. Galley.
That would be me.
Fantastic. I'm so sorry. My
Can I
car
stop?
got
Can I stop? So I can stop. Beautiful. It's everything I ask, the game delivers. Open notebook. Number 6 is... Oh, this is just a notebook. It's not the machine. Notes saved while reviewing, since you can add lines to your notebook. And they'll appear here. Like bookmark. It's the bookmarks. So it's not saved, it's bookmark. Hints. If I'm feeling stuck, I can brainstorm a hint to push myself in the right direction. There's no penalty for using hints now. Mr. Galley. Galileo Galilei. Pages. Pause scene when open. Oh yes. Okay, that's what I wanted. Number 6 is Mr. Galley.
in the mud just down on Quail Lane, so I'm a bit later than him.
You haven't told me why you're here.
Why I'm here? I have... You sent me an invitation. I got it with me.
You've got the wrong person. I've never seen you before in my life.
I swear, you said you had something to show me.
Eddie, what's the matter? Who's this?
I'm in the middle of talking to him, Vince.
Sorry,
Stop the clock. The 6 is Eddie Galley. Eddie, who's this? Right? Eddie, what's the matter? Who's this? Eddie Galley.
Rupert Galley here. The invitation said, bloody devil. Where did that come from?
Ignore it. I've lived in Galley House all my life, and I've never heard of a Rupert Galley. So I'm afraid you've got the wrong place. Goodbye.
Wait, please.
Eddie, look at the weather out there. You can't let him out in that.
Vic, we've enough guests as it is.
Big Victoria? Vicarious?
But I'm sure we could accommodate one more, couldn't we? Come inside, please, before your toes fall off.
Oh, thank you so much. That's very kind.
Everyone else is just through there in the living room. I'm sure someone here will know what's going on.
Oh, it looks like the doll broke in the fall.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Eddie.
But please, try and calm your sister down, Vic, or she'll end up killing someone.
We got 1.5 names. Number 6 is Eddie. Galley. We can have surnames. The other one is 7. It's big. I'll check with the conversation in memory 3. Timeline 3, where they say all the names. I don't remember any big. Victoria. So it's Victoria. What was 7? Victoria. Viva la vida, viva Victoria. Cleopatra. I'm checking, it's number 7. So it's number 7. 6 and 7. Okay. Can we match with pictures? I don't think so. But apparently, from this memory, we can have another room. They don't mention any. No.
You've got the wrong person.
Oh no, I don't want to close. I want to start from the beginning. I thought that was the beginning. This is the beginning.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is Mr. Galley there?
He's somewhere. Oh, I feel sick.
Excuse me?
Just wait here. I need... Oh, God. Where's Thornton?
Hello? What do you want?
Hello. I'm looking for Mr. Galley.
That would be me.
Fantastic. I'm so sorry. My car got stuck in the mud just down on Quail Lane, so I'm a bit later than...
You haven't told me why you're here.
Why I'm here? I have... You sent me an invitation. I got it with me.
You've got the wrong person. I've never seen you before in my life.
I swear, you said you had something to show me.
Eddie, what's the matter? Who's this?
I'm in the middle of talking to him, Vic.
Sorry, is there a Rupert Galley here? The invitation said... Bloody devil. Where did that come from?
Ignore it. I've lived in Galley House all my life.
Wait,
and I've never...
What's that? I missed that. I swear you said something. Eddie, what's the matter? Who's it? I'm in the middle. Sorry, is there a Rupert? Something falls to the floor and breaks. Oh, because with all the noise, I didn't pick up that. And I thought they were still arguing. But someone threw a doll, and in the fall, the doll broke. That's what's interrupting the conversation here. Can I go back? No, can't go back. This is to change the name. I can't rewind. I'm in the middle of talking to him. So I need to exit. and then go to the line before. I'm in the middle of talking to him. Okay, for example, this one.
Eddie, what's the matter? Who's this?
I'm in the middle of talking to him, Vic.
Sorry, is there a Rupert Galley here? The invitation said...
Bloody devil!
Where did that come from?
Ignore it. I've lived in Galley House all my life, and I've never heard of a Rupert Galley. So I'm afraid you've got the wrong place. Goodbye.
Wait, please!
Eddie, look at the weather out there. You can't let him out in that.
Vic, we've enough guests as it is.
But I'm sure we could accommodate one more, couldn't we? Come inside, please, before your toes fall off.
Oh, thank you so much. That's very kind.
Everyone else is just through there in the living room. I'm sure someone here will know what's going on.
Oh, it looks like the doll broke in the fall.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Eddie.
Please, try and calm your sister down, or she'll end up killing someone.
So we can assume the doll was thrown by Victoria's sister? It's unclear, but Victoria has a sister. That's for sure. I don't get this one. There are more scenes to discover using information within this scene. Re-examine it to find new connections. I don't see. I don't see. Found walking in nearby village. Deep cut. I think this becomes relevant as you progress through the game, rather than. So it's more like look at this from the back, rather than trying to match information we are getting as we progress with this. I think, but I can be wrong. Death by gunshot. This is wheelchair user found near. No, it's this one. I'm looking for the girl that goes outside first. Red wine stain on dress. High blood alcohol level. Traces of cocoa drink around mouth. Could be this one. It sounds like a young girl, but is that definitive? Another young girl. Found with person of interest Pike. Early stages of pregnancy, faint smell of lavender. I would say she's drunk, so if she's pregnant, she wouldn't be drunk. So there's only the goose. Yeah, but that's a guess. It's too much of a guess. Let's have a look at this one. Quite a long one. From the top. I believe this one has information, but...
There you are. Is Eve with you?
No. We brought someone else, though.
Hello? I'm dread...
Number 10 is the girl that leaves the house first. I believe she's Eve. And then they are asking, like, Eve, everyone is inside. Eve leaves, and they talk, and they say, Eddie, Mr. Eddie, go fetch, look for Eve. Eve goes in and goes somewhere, not through the living room. When they come back, they ask, have you found number 10? Who is Evie? I think.
dreadfully sorry. Is there somewhere to hang my coat?
Who is this man?
Apparently, his car got stuck in the mud on Quail Lane. I told him he could stay here while the weather improves.
Is everything all right?
It's fine. I'll tell you later.
He's brought a bottle of champagne with him.
Well, I should hope you weren't counting on our hospitality.
Well, actually, my name's John Hobbs. I actually received an invitation to come here from a man called Rupert Galley. Has anyone heard of him?
I swear Never mind.
No one lives here by that name, I'm afraid.
Oh, then I'm ever so sorry. There's evidently been some sort of mistake.
Don't worry about it. You're welcome to stay here as long as you need. Let me introduce you. This is Victoria, Helen, Tony, Eddie, and Damien. We're having a small gathering here this evening.
Did you have anything planned, Martha? Because we really shouldn't start until my daughter arrives.
I don't think she'll be coming anytime soon.
Excuse me?
Does anyone know where Annie is?
She said she didn't want to come. I don't see why we all need to be here anyway.
I beg your pardon? Who are you?
Actually, Martha, I might need to stay the night while the weather improves, if you wouldn't mind.
At least I was invited here.
I suppose we could accommodate one more. I'll show you to the spare bed in the study, Mr. Hobbs. And you best come with us too, Damien. We could do with a strong man to help set things up.
Of course, Martha.
Thank you. That sounds perfect.
Eddie, could you follow me to the billiard room, please? I'd like a private word.
Let me play it again, and we'll stop when there's new information.
There you are. Is Eve with you?
No. We brought someone else.
Eve is number 10.
Hello. I'm dreadfully sorry. Is there somewhere to hang my coat?
Who is this man?
Apparently, his car got stuck in the mud on Quail Lane. I told him he could stay here while the weather improves.
Is everything all right?
Is everything alright? It's number 8, Damien. Damien sounds like a black person. The voice of a black person. I don't know if I can make this link or not, but it sounds like there's only one black person in the roster within the guests. Is it me, or I can do this guess, which is not a guess, it's like evidence. I am connecting two pieces of information. Or it's just me, I'm imagining. Because it's not explicit, but it's like, has the voice of a woman. Do I have to doubt they are not a woman? So I would say number 8, which is Damien. Number 8, black voice person. It's the only one. So it sounds like deep, like I don't know if I can do this.
It's fine. I'll tell you later.
He's brought...
Damien and number 7, they seem to be together. So they died together. Can I do this assumption? Like number 8 is Spike. And number 7 is after P, Q, R, I don't remember. S, T, U, V, W. It's not Whistle. 7 and 8. 7 is with 8.
Got a bottle of champagne with him.
Well, I should hope you weren't counting on our hospitality.
Well, actually, my name's John Hobbs. I actually received an invitation to come here from a man called Rupert Galley. Has anyone heard of him?
I swear I've... Never mind.
No one lives here by that name, I'm afraid.
Oh, then I'm ever so sorry. There's evidently been some sort of mistake.
Don't worry about it. You're welcome to stay here as long as you need. Let me introduce you. This is...
Victoria is 7, so Victoria and Damian. Victoria and Damian are together. She said, this is Victoria, Helen, which is the other girl woman. Victoria, Helen, the other, so 6 is male, 8 is male with the boys, 4 is male, 7, 9, and 5 are female. 5 is Martha, who is talking. 7, we have identified her as Victoria, so the other girl, female, Helen. So 9 is Helen. This is Victoria, Helen, and then Tony. I don't know who Tony is, but from a process of elimination, 6 is Eddie, 8 is Damian, so there's only 4 remaining. 4 is Tony.
Victoria, Helen, Tony, Eddie, and Damien. We're having a small gathering here this evening.
A weird way, if they are located in the room like they show in the image, a weird way to name them. Because you could go like in one sweep, like in order, or ladies first. But they leave Damian the last, who is in the center. I know, I said they, she.
Did you have anything planned, Martha? Because we really shouldn't start until my daughter arrives.
My daughter, so Helen has a daughter. So maybe she's not young. Helen has a daughter.
I don't think she'll be coming anytime soon.
Is Eve her daughter? So there are 2 people who are missing here. One is Eve, the other one is Anne. Eve. I think those are their names.
Excuse me?
Does anyone know where Annie is?
Annie's the other one. Annie. You're looking for Annie, so maybe... You are with Annie, not with 7, Victoria?
She said she didn't want to come. I don't see why we all need to be here anyway.
I beg your pardon? Who are you?
Actually, Martha, I might need to stay the night while the weather improves, if you wouldn't mind.
At least I was invited here.
I suppose we could accommodate one more. I'll show you to the spare bed in the study, Mr. Hobbs. And you best come with us too, Damien. We could do with a strong man to help set things up.
Of course, Martha.
Thank you. That sounds perfect.
Eddie, could you follow me to the billiard room, please? I'd like a private word.
Let's put all this information in order. Number 10 is the one who leaves the house first, goes outside first, Evelyn. Maybe, probably. So people, number 10 is Evelyn. Eve? They don't say Evelyn, so for now is Eve. What else do we have? 8 is black person. 8. Damian. Damian, here. Damian is you. There's no other black person. I think you might be for the looks. I am. I think you are which number 6, but not for sure. You are Pike. Oh, yes, you are Pike, of course. But you are Damian. I mean, you are Damian. What else? 7 and 8 together, but I'm not sure. I'm not convinced. Number 9 is Helen. Helen has a daughter. I don't know which of the two. Number 9 is Helen. Number 9 is Helen. Helen, okay. And lastly, number 4 is Tony. Tony. I think number 4 is Tony. I think Tony is this one. Could be this. I don't think it will be this. I think it's this one. But I'm not sure. So I can't assure that. Tony. Tony? I don't want to introduce your name. I want to leave this screen. Tony. I'll stay a little bit. Just a little bit. Because we started late. Incident at Galley House, so we're over time, but I can say it's an excuse to keep going, but you trust me. I wonder when this one will live, because in this, it's the billiards. They mentioned the billiard and they mentioned the other room they live, which is this one, the study. Let's go in order, but the only one that we've seen the billiard, but we don't have the number. Should I keep trying numbers until one sticks? I'm not sure, but anyway, let's go in order. This is next. We're still extracting information from the memory, so which are not new rooms.
Oh my!
Bloody devil!
Is he alright?
He's not breathing.
I'm so sorry. I'm lightheaded.
Have you checked for a pulse?
One thing that I don't understand is why is if there's a person dead on the sofa, on the couch, whatever it's called, why is not represented this person? And there's a cane. I should take that as a clue.
He's still warm, but he's definitely dead.
Under my roof? Oh, first a stranger turns up at the door, next another is found dead in the study.
Do you know this man?
I certainly do not, and I can't fathom how he could have entered the house without someone letting me know he was here.
No sign of physical injuries. Given his age, I'd say heart failure is most likely.
Well, serves him right. Really. A strange man sneaking around our house. I wouldn't have believed it.
Let's not be rude to the dead. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation as to why he was here.
He wasn't carrying much. Just an old program for a piano recital.
An old program for a piano recital. Is that in the police evidence?
Has anyone heard of Amelia West?
Not a composer I've heard of.
Mr. Hobbs, you wouldn't have anything to do with it, would you?
No, I haven't a clue what's going on, I swear. But if I've arrived at a bad time, I'm sure I could find somewhere else to stay.
Nonsense, Mr. Hobbs. We'll sort this out.
In the meantime, perhaps it would be wise to keep this between ourselves. Damien, darling, would you fetch Thornton, please? I'll go and call the police.
Certainly.
I'm awfully sorry about the bottle.
It's the least of my worries, John. Was that your name? Why don't you come through to the dining room with me? It should be empty. You'd best sit down before you collapse.
Galley House. Profiles. I would like to have all the profiles. So there are more people. This slot has not been assigned. Use manual calibration to assign slots. This slot is currently unassigned. So this is the dead in the couch, in the sofa. I believe it's this person. No, I want to remove that. I want to read the description. In possession of a large metal key and a folded sketch of a family of 5. Toad. In possession of a large metal key, I think. So it's not this one. I imagine this person were carrying a cane. But that's me. So I didn't get anything from that. And lastly, this one. I think the next room is the billiards. That's why they say 111. Maybe it's information extracted from pieces. It's not literally in the conversation set, like explicitly.
Now, John, tell me why you're here.
I'm sorry, it's not quite what I was expecting. I received this invitation not long ago, and I thought it would make sense once I arrived here.
I see. I don't like the tone of this. I'm afraid I've never heard of a Rupert Galley.
Could he be a distant relative?
He's unlikely to be. I wasn't born a Galley. I only took the surname for myself. Well, it would have been around the time I moved into this house, I suppose.
I was hoping you might be able to shed some light on why I'm here.
We were just having a small gathering here tonight. I think Eddie must have organised it. It's just for close friends and family, though. I don't know why we suddenly have strangers turning up.
Who else is here?
There are 10 of us in the house, not counting whoever we found in the study. Oh, and there's Thornton, of course. That makes 11. He's our butler and our only member of staff.
11 people? One of them must know something, surely.
What's that you're holding, John?
I found it near the body. I thought it probably wasn't one of yours. I was thinking maybe someone else might recognize.
But what is it? I found it near the body. I thought it probably wasn't one of yours. Of your what? I was thinking maybe someone else might recognize it.
Is it?
It's the key to the chapel. I haven't been there in a long time.
Ah. Well, that's something to look into, I suppose.
Oh, so he came with the key. He says, I found it near the body. I thought it probably wasn't one of yours.
Actually, John, could you go and take it to our butler? He'll be dealing with the mess in the study.
Oh, certainly. I think I met him earlier. I'll go there now.
Thank you. And you're welcome to join us for dinner later on.
Is it okay to assume that Damian goes and fetch Thornton and they go to the study? Later? I have a problem with this. They don't tell you the code of the rooms. And if you find out... Now if I want to see another memory from that room, I need to remember the code. So billiards is 6. It's not 5 because 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think this is 6. This might be 7. We tried 5. It's not 5. So let's try 6. And then the people who go to the billiard room, they say in this conversation near the end, it's not this conversation. This is the living room. And they get separated. So there's a moment that... Oh. It's the other way. It's this group. Right? Eddie, could you follow me to the billiard room? Please. I'd like a private word. So 9 and 6. 9 and 6. If the number is correct. So what should I keep trying numbers? Not working. Maybe it's not 6 and 9. 6 is Eddie and Helen. Maybe there's one more, someone else. Room. Nothing. So have this. Sunday round invitation. They said something like John Hobbs here. Burned photographs in the fireplace. Broken doll. Shattered stained glass window. It is claimed that at least one of the victims had been shot and one had likely fallen to his death. I think that's John Hobbs. However, the police have supported. This is the invitation by Rupert Galley. To-do list, nothing. The ID of protagonist. ID 70. and this is this one. No, I won't get anything from this. Workshop 1, workshop 3, drink room, storage room. Yeah, but I don't have the numbers. So I don't know. Maybe I have to rewatch this and make further assumptions. I wish this is number 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish I could relocate these numbers. Who goes to the chapel? John. John goes to the chapel. John is 1. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we continue from 6. And this is the dead on the couch. I think I'll leave it here because I'm stuck. I've been trying to find this one for a while, and we are over time. I think we've reached even the extra time. Interesting. I like incident at Galley House. I think I'll finish it for review. Probably not live on stream. There are plenty of streamers who are playing it. I recommend, at least I know Games with Morgan is playing. David Reviews has played already. I wanted to read the review, but I didn't want the spoilers, so I didn't. Flat Fools have played the Incident at Galley House as well. I started listening to the podcast until they started talking about Outer Wilds spoilers, so I had to quit as well. So yeah, I think I'll leave it here. I'll keep playing, and the thing that I wanted to say is that now that I've seen this, once I finish the game and now I'm in the loop of everyone's knowledge of the game, I'm wondering how. So I need to know how Type Hub was. So after playing this, I'm playing Type Hub to see the to have an understanding of how much it's been changed / improved or remade, or I want to see the original once I have experienced the story for myself. I like everything. I like everything. I like the visuals. I like the concept. I like all of the handy shortcuts and everything that I needed. It's there. I think I only need it when I'm watching a sequence and I'm here taking notes. I wanted to have access to the pictures, or access to the machine. Some kind of like, I'm watching the sequence, but I have access to, instead of notes, that from the sequence I have to make notes, and the notes I have to pass them onto the machine. So do that in one step, but it's okay. I love everything. The art, the story, the concept, I already said, but this is just the beginning. There's so much I have to uncover. Interesting, interesting. I like it, I like it. So, I don't want to, but I have to say farewell. The music is good. Haven't been paying much attention to the music, but once I'm not streaming, I can pay more attention to things. And we were here. Gridbusters was a little bit of a disappointment. I need to check a little bit, but after playing, I'm not willing much. I don't think I'll finish. It would have been great if it had been handmade puzzles and manually check that everything, but it feels like random, like made by a machine. I don't know if it's AI or procedural. And instead of Galley House, I have a good first impression. We'll see by the time I finish. Maybe flops later. I don't think so, but I cannot know until I go through. So next week I'll be back same time apparently. See if nothing changes. Same time, same day. Thursday midday, afternoon, early afternoon. Can I say the games? I can say one will be Club Soko, which is a Sokoban game that happens, or the theme is you are in a club and you are pushing people. Like, it's what happens when you're in a club. Not because it's dark and you stumble onto other people, but because apparently it's fun. There's people of everything, for everything in the world. That's one. I think it releases next week because Incident Galley House released yesterday. It's available now if you want to keep playing further than what I've shown. Next week it releases Club Soko. That's Club Soko week. I'm not sure if I know the other game, because I usually do too. Maybe it's the Incident. Maybe I can't play anymore and I'll bring it back. Who knows? So thank you everyone in the chat and decided. Thank you for your first visit. Thank you, Jagrif and Goober. I saw you sneaking at some point. I can't see all the chat, but I remember. And thank you everyone who has been watching the stream when it finished as a bot on YouTube, probably, shortly. Remember, you can join our Discord group, which is called No Clue. You have the link on the description of my profile, either on Twitch or YouTube. If you are on YouTube and it's not much to ask, you can follow the channel because I publish videos every day. And nothing else. That's all the checks. Check. Discord, YouTube. I'm also on Blue Sky if you like to find me there. Thank you everyone for sharing your time with me. I really appreciate it. See you next time. Don't be puzzled. I'm allowed to be puzzled. It's only me, not you. Bye bye. Bye now.